AITA for not paying for our son's college tuition after he blew his money when he was 18, despite being able to afford it. So at 18 we gave our son his college fund, told him he can do as he pleases with it. He chose to spend if traveling and finding himself over the last 2 years. He is 20 now and wishes to go to school, and asked us to pay for his tuition. When I asked what happened to the money, he told us the above. I said no, and told him if he wants to go to school better get a job. My wife wants to pay it for his future. I said no, we did right and he chose otherwise. AITA. Edit. We did inform him that the money was his to use. Be it for college or with E. It was his money after all, we set it aside for him. We did explain the intent, but he is an adult and he was free to use it as he pleases, just understand the consequences. Edit. 18 is an adult in my eyes, and old enough to understand actions have consequences. We informed him what the intent was for, and that we would not police him over it. End of the it was his money and he was free to use it he pleases. Sorry if I did not explain this properly beforehand. Edit. My son knows what I do for a living. That said, what I did was exactly what my dad. I also did not use it to go to school. I used it as a down payment on 2 houses and rented them out, and asked him for help. My son was free to do the same. He may not have the knowledge or impulse control, but he is told enough to know it is okay to ask for help if he is unsure how to use said money or had no idea what to do with his life. I am not a monster and he knows this. He could have just asked, hey, I want to travel, how can I best go about that? Had he asked, I would have, let's do X, Y, and Z with your money, then I would have given some money to travel. We did the same with his car. He wanted a car, we told him to save. When he saved up an amount needed to buy a car, I told him to keep it and we bought him a car. He knows I do not do things solely to be a cruel monster. He had a bunch of options, he chose the worst one, but I was not going to forcefully interject my views on him if he did not want to come ask me for help. The fact he did not meant to me, he did not want my guidance.